Welcome back to the film room. Today we're going to talk about Chris Olave, and I have a lot of things to say about him. This is going to be a really interesting prospect to go over. Definitely the most tape I've watched out of any of the guys I've done a video on so far. And we're going to look at his route running, his hands, his run after catch, his run blocking, his deep threat ability, big play ability, all of that. So without further ado, let's get into the tape. So first up, we're going to take a look at his main draw, which is his route running and ability to separate, especially over the middle, intermediate, short, just kind of, he's a really dependable guy. And I'm not going to have much time to talk about every play here because there's just so many I want to look at, but look at this route right here against off-man coverage. He gets so much separation, and this is just an incredible route. I wish I could dwell on it a little bit more, but there's not too much to say. This is just really great body control, and this cut inside is just nasty. So now let's just go on a bit of a speed round here. This is what Olave really does best, and it's the outbreaking route. So first of all, we're going to see him kind of run this comeback route, and he just does it really well. His footwork is really impeccable, and he's really good at getting separation outside. He ran a ton of out, comeback, curl kind of routes that just, give the quarterback a good throw back shoulder, and that was really his bread and butter, and it was a way that Ohio State really loved to move the chains throughout his entire career. And because I watched a lot of games of Olave, and these are only just a few of them, I don't want to just keep playing him running out routes because they're not too exciting. But it's a really good indication of what he can do at the next level, just to be that chain mover, that consistent guy who can just be a dependable target for his quarterback. And I really think that Olave is that guy, and I think his consistency is going to be key to an offense at the next level. Now let's take a look at this play. It's going to be a spot route versus zone coverage, and this is just a ridiculous route. So let's watch it just kind of at regular speed first. The amount of separation that he creates on this cut, he's going at full speed, looking to be going on a vert down the field, and immediately chops his feet and stops. And he's going to get tackled pretty quick, but still, this amount, this is incredible. It's hard. I'm almost at a loss for words because of how great that cut is. That is a beautiful route. That is a textbook play there from Chris Olave. And I think that's something that's going to really translate because, not a lot of guys can stop like that. And his consistency as a chain mover to the next level is going to be something that a lot of teams need. All right, so now we're going to take a bit of a deeper dive into this play. This is going to be Chris Olave in the college football playoff. As this is a big game. This is the biggest stage of his career. And he has an incredible game this game. But this one, he's going to be isolated at the top of the screen in single coverage. And he's going to be running a comeback route. And let's play this because this is an incredible route. He's going to really establish himself up and make a great cutback and then toe drag on the sideline. And he's really going to sell that kind of corner, back shoulder, that fade into the corner of the end zone. And then this cutback is masterful, and he's just going to have to toe drag and get a pretty easy touchdown. Now let's take a quick detour and talk about really the main negative I have for Chris Olave, and that is his run blocking. And we're going to take a look at a couple clips here just to kind of see what he can do. He just doesn't really establish himself very well. He kind of waits too much on the defender, as you're going to see right here. And it's not really going to end up making an impact on this play, but just something that I'd like to see him, get out and block a little bit more. But again, not a huge thing for a receiver. And then now we'll take a look at this next one where he is really just going to lose to this corner. And the corner is going to be there for the tackle, I think for loss, or at least a very short gain, if anything. But yeah, he's just going to lose to this Rutgers defender, which is something you really don't want to see, but something that you can get past. Okay, now we're going to see what he can do after the catch. First of all, here's just a little quick screen they like to run to him. He's got pretty good elusiveness, and as we know, he has really big time speed, and he's going to get a pretty good gain here. Now we're going to see this play again, now against Clemson. This is pretty early in that college football playoff game. Just going to get free. A bit of a late throw, but he's going to be able to run past this safety nearly and get that first down pretty easily. So we know he can do stuff in space. It's not his biggest strength, not like Garrett Wilson, but still definitely a big part of his game. Now here's a play that I already made a short review of, I think on TikTok, but this is going to be him running an over route, and it's going to kind of break down as Stroud faces a lot of pressure, but he's going to cut this back outside. Smart play. and then look at this speed to get down the sideline and turn this into a touchdown. He's also going to make this guy miss about the 5, which is still really impressive because that guy was in a pretty good position to tackle him. But obviously good job by Stroud here, because this was a really good stunt and really got around the offensive line pretty easily. But good throw, good catch, and Chris Olave has got, pretty big time speed, and he can make guys miss in the open field. Okay, so next up we are going to talk about his hands and his ability to make really, really impressive catches. Not something that's talked about a lot with Olave. I don't think that usually it's more around his speed and his route running. But let's get into this one. This is going to be a broken play, as he's going to be running over the middle. And it's going to break down. He's going to recognize that. He's going to really get behind this guy's hips and then get upfield and make an incredible catch on the sideline. But his slight manipulations in this route to create this catch, super impressive too. Look how he gets behind this Rutgers defender's hips, makes him flip all the way around, and then that catch on the sideline through contact, I think going to get both feet down. As, this is just something that, again, I think really translates to the next level for him, because this is a super, super impressive play. Just great route, great hands, and I like that he's really on the same page as Stroud, even, pretty early in the season against Rutgers, and able to, have the connection to make this play. Now here's a quick one. This is just going to be a curl route that's going to be to the sideline for Olave. We don't have the end zone angle of this, so this is the only one we get, but really impressive catch. He's going to really go up and extend for this ball. And this is just, again, he's got a really big catch radius, which is not something that's talked about a lot, but really impressed by that. And now we're going to look at this last play against Michigan State, where he's going to be isolated in man coverage. Gonna, go all the way, make an impressive catch in the end zone. He houses this. And this is, a good route and shows he can win deep, as we're going to talk about very soon. But contested catch, one-on-one ball, he can go up and get those. Okay, so now let's see what he can do as a deep threat overall. That was a really good deep route we just watched. Good contested ball, but now let's take a look at this play. He's going to be open, but this is not going to be a successful play. The blocks aren't going to be there, but look how he's going to manipulate this safety, really make him flip. He's wide open on his way to the end zone, but that's just a missed opportunity. Now, another missed opportunity where Stroud's going to look short. You can see Chris Olave breaks free over the top, but Stroud's going to check it down, and that's kind of an unfortunate turn of events. Now, here's another one where Olave is actually going to have an incredible route, and this is going to be a touchdown. This is a great throw, but this is great manipulation of the defenders here on this this deep post route. And Stroud's going to evade some pressure, but he's going to really just break around the safeties. I think this is cover 3, and the corners did not sink back far enough. As you see, they're going to communicate after. But again, this is a really, really impressive play from Olave, and we see what he can do with his speed, especially because, Jaquan Brisker in this corner just really can't hang with him. Okay, now lastly, we're going to look at 2 more deep route plays in the Clemson game. He had an incredible game that game, so there's a lot of plays to highlight. And these are, 2 big ones. So first off here, Olave, he's got an opportunity, to go win this game because this is a close game all the way through. Look at this speed. Just going to beat the safeties deep, but it's going to be overthrown, which is really unfortunate because, this is incredible speed. Just going to flat out burn the safeties. They're just not ready for him. He just flies by him. Look at all that separation. It's going to be overthrown. So that's a tough one from Justin Fields there. But Olave is going to make up for it very soon. Now, this is a play that you might remember. Olave is going to be running a post, and he's going to just beat this guy all the way. Speed, not even, dust him that badly, but this is a perfect ball from Justin Fields. I do want to make sure we give him the credit there. But now let's look at this in the end zone. Just what a throw and just what a catch. Just beautiful execution from Ohio State there. And that's going to be our last play. So obviously we know what he can do. We know he's really good as just a chain mover, as a route runner. Also has a ton of deep speed. Also can make moves after the catch. Not really, again, a great run blocker, but he can improve there. But right now, Chris Olave is my receiver 1. And I think he's going to be a star at the next level. I think he has all the tools that are necessary. And I think he's going to fly under the radar because he's not some big physical freak. He's not Traylon Burks, who I love as an Arkansas fan. I would like to clarify. I love Traylon Burks. He's not Traylon Burks. He's not that same mold. He's not as big as, Drake London or as, crazy and flashy as Garrett Wilson, but I think Chris Olave is going to have a similar path in the NFL as Justin Jefferson, who is going to be my NFL comparison for him. I think he's going to fly a little bit under the radar. Still going to be a first-round pick, I think. Hopefully he falls to Kansas City. I would love for my Chiefs to get him, but I think Chris Olave is going to be a very similar guy where people are going to be like, oh, he's just a route runner. He's not super explosive, not a great athlete. Kind of like Justin Jefferson, who's still a really good athlete and still has a lot of great traits, but Justin Jefferson really picked it up and became one of the best rookie receivers ever, and now is pretty regarded as a lot, is easily top 10 and possibly top 5 for some people. So Chris Olave, I think, is going to follow a similar trajectory to him, hopefully. That's pretty high expectations, but I really, really loved watching him. I have so many, I have like 22 minutes of like good plays that I had, just as my, that I had to cut down for this video. But let me know what you think of Chris Olave. Let me know where you think he gets drafted. What would be the best fit for him? I could see him going as high as like Philly in their picks, maybe even higher, depending on how NFL teams see him, his speed, all of his skills. But let me know what you guys think of this video. Really enjoyed putting this one together because I really loved watching Chris Olave. And until the next one, peace.